guess if the kings get scared,
Sequence touchdown.
Biden done. And you got what?
9-8. That's not crazy.
Swift on Pro Bowl this year. Lock it in.
Zone touchdown, Detroit Lions.
8 Flowers for a 3rd round pick.
No.
You're tripping.
The gut punches will stop.
Yo! Welcome back to the Last Second Dose, where we doing the most. It's your boy Rad out here in Rip City, Portland, Oregon. And you're tripping. But hey, we back at you again, baby. We back at you again. Y'all already know who we repping. The Detroit Lions, us versus everybody. But I got the guy, Young Simba, mixed stats, mixed stats. The man, Dose of Dion. What's happening, Brody?
What's happening, Rad? My bad, I messed that up. Y'all see the background? Yeah, we look good, man. We look good. We upgraded today. We enhanced today.
Ooh, I like it.
Yeah, we have an enhanced background today. We look good, man.
I would agree. I would definitely agree.
Yeah.
Are you excited?
I'm excited. I'm excited to be back, man. Because now we're getting into the meat of things. You know, after combine, it's draft. It's just
I'm ready.
What it is. So we're here. And
Are we?
Talk combine today? We here, man. Let's go.
We got a few things we want to talk about today. We're gonna hit on the Detroit RushMore of our lifetime. So of my lifetime and of Dose's lifetime. So our Detroit RushMore should be different, right? It has to be.
Could be. I don't know. And if you see no good players, then maybe not.
I don't know how good your list gonna be.
I think my list is fire. You know, I really thought it out. I thought it out, man. What are you eating? What is that?
Whoa.
Is that a breadstick? What is that? What are you
I tried to sneak that in there.
Yeah, you ain't thinking that in there, man. Yo.
It's a.
Oh, okay. What is that? Peanut? What is that?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Okay. You already know.
You got that from Kroger? No, you don't have Kroger. I don't know, Red. I don't know what you got.
From let's just go grocery store. How about that?
Grocery store. Your local grocery store?
The local Dollar Tree.
Oh, you went to the Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree has those? That's
no,
deal.
I don't know. I just Dollar.
Oh, okay.
Dollar Tree popped in my head.
Dollar Tree's nice. Yeah.
So mixed stats. Let me ask you.
Okay.
Are you ready? I've
been ready, man. I'm ready to go. You're the one that was like, hesitant to start the stream, so I'm ready to go.
I was hesitant. Don't lie to people, bro. It was really you.
Hey, you have the control. I don't, man. You're the one that can click live.
Well, you had me, nervous. You kept hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Gotta make sure we got the news for the people, man. We gotta make sure we got it, and we got it.
All right, so I'm ready. My list is easy. I'm gonna tap it off. I'm gonna jump it off with my Detroit RushMore. Actually, let's get yours.
My RushMore. Okay. So chat, we got John and Michael in here.
Go ahead.
Guys?
What's that?
Why you want me to start? Why is that? Why'd you guys say that? Is you think it's bad?
Because no, I just have more years on you. Like my list, is gonna be broader. So
okay.
Right. It's
Okay, so Rad, for the people that don't know out there, the Mount Rushmore, 4 people are on it. Rad, let them know the 4 people that are on it. And then we'll get into our Mount Rushmore of Lions players.
Lincoln, Washington, Obama. I don't know who on that up there on the I don't know.
Oh my god!
I know Lincoln's up there and George Washington. I don't know. Don't nobody know who's up on the Mount Rushmore.
Right, you know what you might have to do?
Google it. Walk away.
You might have to go back to school. Oh snap! Okay, stop. All right, no, we can do this.
You've been talking about that all day.
Sorry, I peeked it out and I was like, oh, this is perfect.
No, you've been talking about that all day. Look at that. You was waiting for that moment.
That was good. That worked well.
Go back to school.
Go back to school.
I mean, nobody knows who's on that list, bro, and it's okay.
Let's
It's
do
not
it.
needed. I'm ready, bro.
I'll start it off.
Jump it off with your list.
So first year I remember well was 2011, so it's kind of limited. So I got like a decade of players in here. Some of these are obvious though. First one, Stafford's on there. Got to put the quarterback on there.
Okay.
We only during that time, Goff would have been the only other real starting quarterback that I've seen. So it was between the two. One had been here for 1 year, one has been here for 12 years. So I'll go with the guy with all the numbers. And yeah, we'll go with Matthew Stafford. That's an easy one. We also got Kelvin Johnson on here. Greatest receiver in our history. One of the greatest receivers, if not the greatest of all time. Of course, he's got to be on there. Speed, size. Right. He's like, he makes me like when we're going to talk about combine, you get excited about combine because you want to see the 40s and how big these dudes are and they're vertical. Like this dude did it in different cleats and he put up the numbers that he put up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
He just went out there and proved himself. The combine is all about guys like Calvin Johnson. That can stand out. Now you knew Calvin what he was coming out of the draft because he was the 2 pick of the draft. So this helps sleepers and guys like that, move themselves up a little bit. But for Calvin Johnson, he killed it. He killed it all the way around. So got to have Calvin on there. Third guy we got, Darius Slay. Got to put big play Slay on there. Darius Slay became, I feel like, the player that we were able to call Big Play Slay because I think he gave himself that nickname or one of his kids gave himself that nickname.
Right, he did. I think he
gave
himself that nickname.
That's not usually how it goes down, but hey, you still make as long as you make the plays, and he developed into a Big Play Slay playmaker. And you could just think of the moments towards the tail end of his career with the Lions. You could think of the Vikings game, the Thanksgiving game where he picks it off, goes down, we get a field goal. The game against, oh my gosh, there's just so many of these. Even the game sealers that he had, he set up in position multiple times to win games. So got to put Big Play Slay on there. And then the fourth one, the hardest one. You didn't watch John? I did not watch the John Kidna era, no. But I do have a Joey Harrington picture in my old room. But I don't even know when that was. When did Harrington play with the Lions? Do you know?
Oh, 2?
Yeah, I didn't see none of that. Yeah,
I think he was drafting like
season, I remember. Because I don't even remember drafting Stafford. I don't remember that being a thing. But I don't even remember the Cleveland Browns game, like that game that everybody loves of Stafford. I don't even remember that one.
You don't remember that? Really?
Not live. No. Oh. I remember the 2011 and up. I remember it all really well because that was the first game I went to that year. That's probably what helped. I remember 2012 was so tough because was it 2012? Do you remember the game where we got up big on the LA Chargers? We were up by like 21-3. Amir Abdullah. It was like his breakout because it was his rookie season. It was like week 2.
Yeah, it was like early in the season because he had that like long run, I think, or something. Like he juked.
Yeah, he juked
Weddle. He juked Weddle in the open field. Yeah.
Yes. And then we blew the lead. Those are the years I remember. So this one's the toughest spot. There's about 3 players I feel like going here. Golden Tate would be your dark horse.
Okay.
He was here for a little bit. Golden Tate was never looked at as the top receiver, I feel like, but he always was because Calvin was there. But he always was so good for us. Like Golden Tate, one of our best free agent signings ever, straight up. Like, and I don't even need to go.
I would agree with that. I would agree with that. I would 100% agree.
Another great free agent signing, Matt Prater. Man, we could not figure out the kicker position, and he immediately came in and just solved our issues, plus more. It was like, we got to find a reliable kicker. No, we found a guy that's going to, like, win us football games and be at his best when the game's on the line, which is the biggest, most important part for a kicker, I feel like, is he has to do so many clutch kicks. And then Sue, winning the Defensive Rookie of the Year, but he just wasn't here long enough. So I'm going to go with Matt Prater for my final spot. That's the duo. That's the duo that, you think about quarterback to receiver, but what about the quarterback to kicker? That set us up, put us into overtime, won us games. Right? Why are you laughing?
That's actually true because like Stafford would drive us down, get us in like a 50-yard field goal range, and Prater would knock that thing down.
Favorite moment. Here we go, Red. This one we had. I think 16 or 17 seconds. We were playing the Vikings, and this was the one where Golden Tate, and it like plays like this, Golden Tate, where he flips into the end zone on Harrison Smith, and we win the game. But it was set up by one play, deep over the middle, and Prater goes out there, knocks it down for 58 yards, and we go to overtime. Like those things set up Golden Tate's magicness. So I'm gonna put Matt Prater in there.
You know what? I like your list.
Thank you.
I really do. Now, me personally, I'm putting Sue over Slater. I just feel like Sue is a little bit more impactful.
Over Slay.
No, I mean not Slay. Over Slay. I'm sorry. Over Slay. I'm putting Sue over Slay. I like to make Matt Prater because at one point I'm going to put your business out there everybody he did had Jared Goffel. That was on his list up until about 2 minutes before the show started. And I said, bro, you can't put Goffel on this list. Was you not? And he was like super serious. Don't lie now. You were super serious about golf.
Brad, what you're talking about is not a final product, Brad. It's all about the final product. You gotta work your way through equations to get to the final answer. Here we are.
You're 100% right. You're right. I just probably would have flipped. I'd have flipped Sue for Slay. That's what I think. Because they both was here. No, Slay stayed a little longer because he got an extension. Yeah, he got his extension and things like that, and we ran him out the building.
Extra. Yeah,
like 2 extra years. I want to say
a huge development though with Slay. That felt like Sue came in as an animal. It felt like with Slay, like we're in the number 30. He was kind of like the third corner because he was behind Mathis. He was behind Houston. He kind of worked himself into like he became development. He was kind of like, just kind of like he looked small, but then all of a sudden he became the dude. He became like the alpha of the cornerback room. So that's what's so cool about Slay.
Right. He definitely did. You could see his development because that first year was super rough.
Yeah.
Then he went and got some training with Rod Woodson. Okay. And that's when Rasheem Mathis came in too, remember? Because Rasheem Mathis, I feel like helped his growth process because he was a good corner in the NFL, even though we got him in the later days of his career. But just to, help develop Slay, and then you just seen Slay just keep on the uptick. And then we got him out the building,
So I got to ask you this then. First off, he said 2011 Titans game. Okay. I don't know what he's referring. Is he talking to? Is that his first game?
I don't remember that 2011 Titans game off the top of my head. But Al said it was fire.
I remember the Sean Hill Titans game where Sean Hill comes in. Was that 2012? Because we went 4-12 that year. Was that the year Stafford was there? Was 2012 or was that 2010? We went 2010. The Titans game where we had the.
I got hurt his rookie year.
During that, when we had the Hail Mary, because my dad was tracking it on his phone. This is before you could actually stream games from your phone. And he gave me his phone after the game was over, and he's like, "Oh, we lost. The game's over." And I refreshed it, and we scored because we got the Hail Mary. Then we got in the car to listen to the radio, and we lost. But it's the moments,
Okay. He said, "You showing your age." Yeah. Joe. I mean, he don't have as many years as most of us, but he still loves the Lions through and through. But that's a good list. I respect that list. I really do. At first, I wasn't going to show it no respect.
Yeah.
But now I do. I like it.
All right. Well, let's see your list. I don't know if I can respect this one, though.
You have to respect my list. What do you mean?
See it.
You got to respect my authority. What? It was a little South Park reference. Okay. Respect my authority. Anyways, Rad's Rushmore. I'm gonna pop it off with the greatest running back of all time. Not even close. Barry Sanders. Okay, so I was born in 84, so I started watching the Lions. I remember when we went to the NFC Championship when I was a kid, like in 91. I remember that. Yeah, I do remember. I was 7. And I just remember going over to my family's house, and there was a party, and then we lost, and then it was like the whole city just had this cloud over them. You know what I mean? So I do remember those days. I went to a couple games in the Silverdome, Pontiac Silverdome, because I lived in Pontiac. But I'm gonna jump it off with Barry Sanders.
Hold up. What stadium do you like better? Ford? You haven't been to Ford Field, have you?
I've been to Ford Field. I have.
Okay, which one do you like better?
Ford Field. I mean, it's newer. The Silverdome was huge, though.
Yeah.
It held 100,000 people. But the Silverdome was big.
I've heard stories, man. How big
the Silverdome was big, and they used to hold the state fair there. I remember going to the state fair inside the Silverdome. That used to be dope as a kid. But no, obviously, I think Ford Field, it's newer. But I just like how big the Silverdome was. Nowadays, I don't even know if we could pack the Silverdome. No, I don't know if we could fill up all them seats.
Oh no way. Man, not last year. Heck no, man.
I don't know if we can fill up them seats, Bubba.
For sure, they were trying to fill them seats up.
No, but yeah, easy. Barry Sanders is number 1 on my Rats Rushmore. Second, don't you hit it? The greatest wide receiver in Lions history, Mr. Calvin Johnson. Owns the single season receiving yards record. Still, thank you.
Yeah.
Megatron.
Love it. The Cooper Cup was close, man. He didn't get it though. And 17
if Cooper would have. All right. He wouldn't have got the same respect if he'd have broke it. I would have been oh, cool. But you didn't break Calvin did it in 16, bro. He's a savage. You know what I'm saying?
Yup.
Catch it in triple coverage, double coverage. You know what I mean? Catching 50-50 balls from the same quarterback. Third, that quarterback, the greatest quarterback in Lions history and of my lifetime. Is it John Matthew Stafford?
So you're ranking these right now.
I thought that's what we was doing.
I don't think I ranked mine, which is my fault. But I no, keep going.
I mean, no ranking. I don't know. I'm just going from doop 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 doop. You're
right.
okay.
So you got Stafford.
Matthew Stafford. And last, I got to do it. I'm putting Robert Porsche. I don't know if everybody gonna remember Robert Porsche, but he was a dominant defensive end for us back in the 90s. The guy finished his career with he started and ended his career with the Lions. He finished with 95 sacks.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was over like a 10-year span. So, I mean, obviously you do the math. That's 9 sacks per season he's averaging. He finished with 95.5. So if he played 10 seasons, you know what I'm saying? That's getting 9 sacks a year. That's consistency.
Fun fact, that's the same amount of sacks that your boy has from Washington.
Ryan Kerrigan.
Yep.
Who I'm comparing Aiden Hutchinson to.
Yep.
Okay.
There you go.
So I got a question. If we took Ryan Kerrigan with the number 2 pick, would you be upset?
Yes. Dude's
Why?
like 34 years old, man.
No. I'm talking about like if you knew you was getting a Ryan Kerrigan at the number 2 pick. Not his age right now. I'm talking about.
I don't think I'd be mad.
Because you're getting a productive player.
Yeah.
And he had some years where he was going double-digit stats back-to-back, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Mixed stats, am I wrong?
Great. 13, 11, 11.
Thank you, mixed stats. See? There he goes, mixed stats. Yeah, Robert Porsche, y'all. I had to give it to Robert Porsche. Honorable mention for me was going to be like a Sue. I even like the Levy. Tate popped up. Slay never really popped up in my mind. That's about it. And Herman Moore. Herman Moore also. Shout out to Herman Moore. Make sure you download that Lions Nation Unite app.
No Herman Moore?
I thought about putting Herman Moore though. I really did. I had to go with like Stafford, the greatest quarterback of my time, and then like the greatest defensive player I felt like the Lions has had in my lifetime was Robert Porsche. So Herman Moore was he was a close one, to be honest.
Okay.
Because I remember Herman Moore growing up. He was that guy. Like he was my Calvin Johnson growing up.
I like it. Real man.
You rocking with my list?
I think so. I didn't get to see Porsche play, so I don't. But from the numbers and the way you explained it, sounds like he was that dude. So
he was dominant. I mean, the chat got to know if he was. I mean,
he's got a thing in Ford Field, so.
So you know he's good.
I seen him on the wall. Yeah. He's on the wall in there. So.
He's got a thing in Ford Field, so he made it, huh?
Yeah, he's in there. I like it. Pistons used to play in the Silver Dome. Oh,
look at Panda. Panda said Porsche was my Lions' first jersey. Shout out to Panda. Panda in the building. Panda. I keep missing the comment. Oh, there we go. The truth said Porsche was a freak.
He said, remember the prime Revis and Kelvin matchup? Dude, I've watched those back on YouTube. The Charles Tillman video is awesome. The letter to Kelvin Charles Tillman wrote. That one was sweet.
What now?
You ever seen that video on YouTube? It's like Charles Tillman's letter to Kelvin.
No.
Oh, you got to look that up. That video is sweet. Yeah, that's good.
I haven't seen it.
You got to look it up then, man. You got to check it out. It's fire. Chat's seen it. I know they've seen it.
Chat, you seen it? I don't think the chat's seen it.
They said prayed over Hansen. Yeah, because Hansen for me would have been like just a couple years towards the end there. And then it was the whole kicker debacle. So for me, from what I remember seeing, it has to be Prater. And then for Rad, hey, you got to ask Rad. I don't know what he's doing over there. You put your top defensive player. You put Barry, Calvin, and Porsche. I mean, I feel like that's hard to put a kicker over any of those guys.
Yeah, I can't. I like Jason Hansen. He was Mr. Consistent, but I couldn't put him over nobody on my list.
No Benny Blades, Rad?
Benny Blades was a hard-hitting good safety, number 36. I remember meeting him at the Boys and Girls Club when I was a kid. But I couldn't put Benny Blades because, I mean, whose spot is Benny Blades taking?
I would think Porsche, right? That'd be the only guy.
No, he ain't taking Porsche. You can't. Chris Stillman was a dog, too. Spillman was a
Yeah.
dog, but like, nah, he wasn't no. You know, when Rad didn't have more, Deion should have had put up his. What? What did he say? When Rad didn't have more, Deion should have put up his.
I can't do it. We on Rad's channel, man. He's
Go
got all
home.
the access. He's got all the control, man. I can't even put your tripping
No.
on there. Crazy.
My list. Am I tripping on my list?
Chad seems to think you're tripping. Hey, can we get a one if Brad's tripping of his top four?
I think I have a solid list for.
Give him the first year you remember watching. That way they have a time span.
It was that 91 NFC champ, like that 91 year when we were good. Like, obviously, I was 7 years old. And then if we're winning football games, like, yeah, I'm going to start tuning in. Like, that's when I became a Lions fan. So, I don't see how I'm tripping. Like, Chad, am I tripping on my list?
Again, on you, though. That's tough.
That's a heck of a list. Sanders, Calvin, Stafford, Porsche. Like, what more can you do?
I don't know. It seems legit to me. The way I'm reading it seems legit. If that's the best defensive player we had during that time, it's got to be on there. Can't take Stafford off. Can't take Kelvin off. Can't take Barry off. I feel like there's 3 locks on that list.
And that's the best defensive player in both our lifetimes. Like, he's better than Sue. He's better than Slay. He's better than Levy. Like, only person you could possibly switch out for Porsche would probably be Chris Spielman.
Wow. Okay. Chris Spielman, he's on the Lions Ring of Honor too.
You see what I'm saying? That's the only. It's a good question.
It is a good question. I should have known before I asked, but I know Chris Spielman was because he was at that game when he got in there. All right, man.
He said, "I'm good. I'm good." Okay, thank you. 9 drinks.
They're lying to you. They don't like your list. Don't lie to them. If y'all don't like,
they're not lying. They're not lying. Why would they lie to me? There's really no need. Just keep it true. That's all I ask.
Oh man, Chad, how do you feel about our new setup though? I gotta ask because every time I look at it, I'm like, this thing is
it's fire. It's super fire.
We got the segments at the bottom so you guys can see.
I'm loving it.
Man.
Chat, y'all feeling it though? We need to know though. Like I kind of want to know. Are you feeling the new setup? You don't have to be.
The black to blue, the tone level there is beautiful.
Yeah. The placement of everything. How about the tiger? Not the tiger, the lion claw flipping.
What?
Slicing through the screen.
Come on now. That's money. That's money we're in.
Shout out to Dose. Shout out to Mick Stats. He's amazing. He's amazing.
Give me the idea. We killed
No, shout out to Dose.
Hey.
I said it last, so I won.
All right, I'll take that. Surprised Deanna didn't put golf in his top. Hey, hold up. There's only
Panda.
four.
Panda,
four. Wait
a minute. Hold on. Panda just joined in. Panda, let me tell you there's a little backstory.
RushMore?
Wait, there's a little backstory. Hold on, Panda. So I guess you just showed up after I was telling everybody.
I got it. I'm sorry, Ray. Go ahead. I had a cool idea.
Hold on. So Panda.
Okay.
Golf was in his Detroit Rushmore, just to let y'all know. Golf was.
He's not.
2 minutes before we went live, and I had to tell him, bro, golf, you can't. And he was super serious. No, you were super serious about putting golf. So I had to tell him, bro, I think you need to think a little longer. We'll just start late, and we're gonna replace golf. Okay, go ahead. I'm done.
2 things. First thing, I think we should make a thing to our background where we have a nice little comment box. That way, when you click a comment, it fills in there. I don't know. That could be kind of fire.
That could be
second
fire.
Thing, I've been watching the Lions games from last year. I've been just watching the full games back on NFL Game Pass, and it's getting me hype, man, because I miss football already. But also, it's getting me hype about Dave, we're gonna be a problem next year. Even the losses I'm watching back, we're gonna be a problem with this run game.
We are.
Brad, did you watch the Lions? Have you watched the Lions and Cardinals game? I know you probably didn't watch it live, but you didn't watch it live. But did you watch it back, the full version of it?
Not the full version. You know me, I do condensed versions 2 to 3 times.
You got to listen to Aqib Talib because he's the commentator for that game. And he was breaking down what he would do with the Lions. He said he would draft Hutchinson. He said he used his second pick on a receiver. He might trade up. He said Jamison Williams. And then he said he had a couple of things that he would do. But Aqib Talib was breaking it down why the Lions are close, why we're gonna be a problem. And he was getting me hype because he was we was really running all over teams. I was like, oh snap, we're actually a problem.
Dose.
Plan B likes your list though. I just wanted to throw that out there. What's up?
Shout out to Tim. Setup is nice. We appreciate the love. Dose, we are close.
I know.
We already last second dose to prove that we're making the playoffs, bro. To do what we did, I know we only won 3 games in the tie, but we were in a lot of football games. I think we only got blown out like twice. We didn't have a lot of our studs. We didn't get our offensive line fully into attack. They weren't even full attack all year because we didn't have Frank the Tank Ragnow. Run game was solid. We're only a couple nice little pieces, and that young core is just going to do nothing but just grow and get more experience under their belt. We're making the playoffs next year. That's it. I don't even know what we did in free agency or who we signed in the draft yet or whatever. I just know we making the playoffs.
This is what he said. He said, team strength is offensive line when healthy. So keep building on that.
Okay.
Take Aiden Hutchinson. Take a top wide receiver. May need to trade up to get your guy.
Okay.
Jared Goff. Another year to show he's the quarterback. So I thought like he was breaking it down, and I'm watching the games back again. That was my Goff's best game.
Repeat the last statement. I want to know if he was saying like it was something about Goff. I want to know if he was like saying Goff is the guy or Goff needs to prove that he's the quarterback.
He's the quarterback.
So is he saying Goff's our guy?
I think
or is he saying Goff needs to prove it?
Next year's a prove it year for sure. I think we know.
Okay.
Like, just based on his contract, right?
Okay. I like it.
But that was also that was his best game for sure. The Cardinals game was for sure his best game. Like just it was a lot quicker. And that's probably one of my biggest concerns after watching some of those games back is how the Lions offense is going to continue to come together. Because there was a lot of times where we looked like a really kind of weird team last year. Like offensively. We didn't always seem to know exactly what we were. We always knew we wanted to run the ball, but the passing game was always kind of questionable. But there were some games where it really looked good. So I'm going to be curious to see how Ben Johnson can put that together. Because just watching like the full versions, because I never really watched these, it's just watching like Ben Johnson interact with Goff and stuff on the sideline. It's like, okay, you could tell he had a huge impact on this. So just pulling that together is going to be huge. You good, Brad? You eating your food?
I'm gravy. I'm just listening to you, baby.
You ready to do this top 5 list? You ready to get into our top 5 of the day? Because we're going to do top 5s from now on. Now, here's what I was thinking. Chat can let us know what our top 5 list should be next time because it could be anything. It could be football related. It could be anything.
Life related. It doesn't matter.
Related. Top 5 times to go to McDonald's. Bam. There's a top 5 list. Something like that. Anything.
Top 5 fast food restaurants.
Top 5 things you don't want to step in when you're wearing shoes or when you're not wearing shoes. That's a top 5 list. You don't want to step in snow. You don't want to step in animal feces. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? There's certain things. There's gum. So
any top 5. Top 5 video games. Top 5 bar soaps you like to use.
Okay. Bam.
Top 5 toothpaste.
Dial.
Dove.
I don't know another one. I'm sorry. Okay, let's do this though. Let's go to our top 5, right? Let's know what we doing in our top 5.
Today's top 5 on last second dose.
This is Red.
We are doing our top 5 favorite rappers.
Shout out to the idea, man.
We're excluding Tupac and Biggie, right?
No, we're not. I have Tupac on mine.
No, we're not excluding Tupac and Biggie. I was under the impression we were excluding
I don't have him on my list.
Tupac and Biggie. But Dose has Tupac, I guess. Okie dokie.
I don't have Tupac. I like the truth. He says top 5 defenses ever seen in the NFL. Panda said if we could draft every single Michigan player eligible, Lions win a Super Bowl. I actually completely agree with that statement. Lions lost 8 one-score games. That's the thing, though. That's where we're gonna. I think we're gonna know right away because I'm gonna say it right now. Bold prediction. Bam. Lions' first game of the season will be a close game, and it'll be about how the Lions play in that close game. We should know within the first 2 weeks, 3 weeks of the season what it's about to be like going forward. If the Lions win a close game. Or if we blow it. We knew right away with that Chicago game, because it wasn't necessarily that after that game, it wasn't like, this is Patricia's fault because we just didn't have corners, but there was also we didn't overcome it. So it told us right away that depth could be an issue. We'll know right away if the Lions lose somebody, if they're in a close game, and if we can somehow close it off, where the Lions are going next season. I think you'll know within the first couple of weeks.
I can dig it. We're going to the playoffs.
Hey, hold up.
Playoffs.
DT fan man, Red, give us a little sneak peek into what your one of your dance moves would be here for DT fan man's list. Give us a little.
Minute.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know where we're talking. DT fan man, Dose's top 5 dance moves to attract the chick. I don't know. He's asking you.
Give us one of your top 5.
This ain't for me.
Look,
That's for you.
5. I got 5, so this could easily be a thing. But
I'm not really a dancer, bro. I just feel the beat. You know what I'm saying? Just move a little bit and groove a little bit. You know, I don't dance like that. I don't really be. I'm not no dancing type. I just, you just groove a little bit with it, move with it.
Here's what I picture. I picture like
little shoulder movement, just little all shoulder movement.
I picture like a room of people dancing and Red just sitting back.
That's it. I'm not doing no dance moves.
Oh my god, that's gonna be our commercial right there. Irish Spring. There you go.
Hey, I thought. See, I was ready to go back and forth with soaps because if you'd have named another soap after I said Dove, I was gonna come with Irish Spring.
Okay, here we go.
Nope. It's too late. The moment's been passed.
Central.
That's not a soap.
I don't know.
You made that up. 100%.
Top 5 funniest accents ever. That's a good one. Right, give us what's a funny accent?
I don't know.
I think French can be a somewhat funny accent.
Let us hear it.
Can be the coolest accent though too.
Let us hear it.
I'm not French. I don't know.
Oh, you don't have a French accent?
No, but if I'm picturing the right thing, like I feel like in ways that could be hilarious, and other ways it could be really cool. So it's like it's one of them. You know what I'm saying?
No.
What's your? Nah, let's not do that. Let's save that. Let's.
All right.
Exactly. Okay.
Top 5. You ready?
Lava soap. What? Okay, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what lava
Brad,
soap
you're gonna have to kick us off because you came up with the idea. I was gonna do Mario characters. He's like, we should both do rappers. So here we are. You can see already who's on this thing. If you know.
Hold on, real quick. We're gonna bounce back and forth. So we're gonna get number 5 on my list and then go to you.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Top 5.
So this is top 5 favorite rappers. Favorite.
So it's really the credentials to be on this list is you have to be a rapper that the person likes.
Right. It's just your opinion. I'm not saying these are the greatest of all time. No, this isn't the greatest of all time list.
Canadian. Hold on. I'm sorry. Canadian would be in there for sure.
Canadian, eh? Eh? They say A a lot, huh?
Yes,
Canadian.
yes. Hey,
Canada.
That's money.
Canada, eh?
That's money.
So I'm starting the list, eh? Am I starting? I don't know what I'm CC. Now we're
Start
getting
it up, Brad. Let him know who you got at 5.
Number 5. So this list was hard. I don't know if my list is even still there. I don't know if I did it right.
I hope it's still there.
Okay, so I had like a 5A and 5B. I didn't want to leave neither one out. So I'm gonna go with Wale and Nipsey Hussle at number 5 for me. Oh, it's staying.
Okay, that looks clean.
So I went with Wale and Nipsey Hussle. I feel like Wale is very slept on. He's a great rapper. If you haven't heard the album About Nothing with Jerry Seinfeld, I think everybody should go check that out. The album About Nothing by Wale. The Nipsey Hussle, rest in peace.
Yep.
He was my favorite West Coast rapper, and I don't really listen to a lot of West Coast rap, but I thought Nipsey Hussle was just a great individual. I liked his flow.
Mm-hmm.
The Victory Lap's a good album. Slauson Boy 2 is a good album. So go check out Nipsey Hussle also.
I like his voice. I like Nipsey Hussle's voice.
Good voice. His lady, Lauren London, was beautiful, So
that affects him. Okay.
I mean, he pulled a bad one. But anyways, those are going to be my number 5 right there. Wale and Nipsey Hussle. I couldn't leave neither one of them out.
Can we get a favorite song from them as we move on? That way we just got a nice little, check this out.
I mean, if you go listen to the Victory Lap, the first track jumps it off on that album. I mean, Hustle and Motivate's a good track. I mean, I got a lot. I just got to pull out my phone real quick. And then Wale. Let's see. Off the album About Nothing, I like White Shoes. I like Middle Finger. Yeah, there you go. There's a couple tracks right there.
Okay. Gotta throw Justin Timberlake in
the top 5.
Wait, does that count as a rapper?
No, I would say he's an R&B artist.
Okay, because I didn't put him in there, but now you're saying that, I feel like that's a solid honorable mention.
No, that's R&B. If we do over to R&B, like Justin Timberlake probably would make it.
Okay, yeah, he would.
Are
Because
you a Justin Timberlake fan?
I am a Justin Timberlake fan
Really?
for sure.
What's your favorite Justin Timberlake song? Threw you on the spot there.
You did. I'm trying to think. I don't know what my favorite would be. I liked when he was on the halftime show. He was money on the halftime show, I thought. Because he did that. Did he do the whole show by himself? He did.
I don't know. I want to listen to Nipsey Hussle.
He had a kind of an awkward one, too. Let me come back to that.
Your favorite Justin Timberlake song? You don't know?
I don't know.
Favorite album? I like Justin Timberlake's 2020 Experience. 2020 Experience is a dope album. It's a classic album. Everything on there slapped. Cabaret slapped. I don't know. I liked a lot of songs off that album. I don't know.
The thing is, like, I don't know albums that well. I really just didn't start listening to albums until recently. Like, okay, I know the album. Like, I don't know.
Listen to Justin Timberlake 2020 Experience. Listen to that album.
Okay.
Spaceship Coupe, Strawberry Bubblegum, That Girl, Mirrors. That album slaps. Shout out.
Wait, who's Dylan? DT Famous says Dylan. Who's Dylan? I actually don't know who Dylan is. He said
Dylan. Where you at? Where is that?
He said all time Chappelle. Wait, handled by the Chappelle Show. It's Dylan. Is he being legit? I don't know who that is. He might be playing. He might mess up.
He's saying Dylan. It was off Making the Band, and then Chappelle Show did a little skit about it.
Oh,
on MTV, Making the Band. Back in the day when Puff Daddy was doing Making the Band.
Okay.
Who's the 5 greatest rappers? Dylan. Okay. It's actually kind of funny. Shout out to Detroit fan, man.
It is too old for me.
Dylan. All right. Flip it to yours. Let me see who made yours, because my number 5 is solid.
I went with a new school rapper to pop it off, because a lot of mine are not as, talked about today. Oh, I should have put someone on there. A lot of mine aren't as talked about today. So I went with a new school rapper because I was just flowing through my playlist, because this is about what I listen to. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to give out like, oh, he's good. Nah, if I'm not going to listen to you, I feel like you're not worthy of my favorite list. So with that, here's a dude who a lot of his new songs I have on my list.
Okay.
Lil Baby. Now, I used to have a problem with Lil Baby because I didn't always know what he was saying because it was hard to understand him. But the more I listened to him, I got a lot of songs on his playlist, or a lot of features on his on my playlist. So I feel like Lil Baby's got to be in there.
Okay, I like that. Okay,
yeah, he's got some good stuff on there, just all around. And if you can kind of get through what he's like. I feel like there's some songs that you can understand him better than others, but he's got some good like messages. I feel like he's really got some good stuff in there, and some stuff that's went big time because of that. So I like Lil Baby. I'll put him in there. Island Boy, that doesn't count as a rap. See,
Island Boys.
I don't know about you, rap. When I listen to rap, I'm not as much about the beat as I am about the lyrical stuff.
The lyrics, the message.
So much. So that's how you're gonna see my list is gonna start going that direction. But Lil Baby for today got to be on there.
I like it. I like that a lot.
All right.
Let's flip it back over to Rad's list. Let's see.
If any of us put Island Boy on there, please be out. You don't need to sit here through that.
I'd probably kick everybody off. We would end it.
Put that. I should have put a picture of that dude on there.
It says see murder. No limit. You don't know about no No Limit Studio. Okay, go ahead. Let's go.
Okay, number 4, Red.
Kanye. Wait, Kanye West. Mr. West. Yeah.
Copyright yourself, Red. Don't copyright yourself. I'm gonna help you here.
And they heard it. Don't know. Hey man, I like Kanye a lot. I know he's kind of a little, you're a weirdo. But that old Kanye was popping.
I miss the old Kanye.
College Dropout.
That's
Late Registration. Graduation. Life of St. Pablo. The EP he put out a couple years ago. I'm a Kanye fan. He got a Netflix documentary out. Have you seen this?
Oh, that's right. I did. I haven't seen it, but I did see that.
Oh, it's actually really good. Really good. So Kanye had to make my list, and he's a great producer. Kanye's dope, bro. Like he's kind of weird, but you listen to Kanye, right?
I do have some Kanye songs in there. I like his old stuff better.
I can dig it.
I do. He's got some classics in there though. Like you can't deny, Kanye just shows up everywhere. He's got some classics. He's kind of a goofy, but he's got some good ones in there.
Panda, I'm sorry, Exhibit ain't gonna be on my list. I'm sorry. This isn't Pimp My Ride. So no, there will be no Exhibit. Sorry, Panda man.
This isn't Pimp My Ride.
This isn't.
Oh,
I don't.
yeah.
The Exhibit won't be making my list.
Who's Island Boys? It's dumb. I see. It frustrates me that people like that get attention. Why are you guys giving these dudes attention at all, man?
Any type of energy.
This is why people hate on rap for crap like this, because they think it's just garbage that's thrown out there with just a catchy beat. Because people like this, so like don't. Oh my gosh, I don't know, man. I hate stuff like that. I can't do it, man. Brad, I like your 4. I like it.
Thank you.
He's got.
I appreciate it. Nas. Somebody threw Nas out there. I feel like Nas is gonna be on your list.
He's not.
You might be too young for Nas.
I know Nas. I don't listen to a lot of his songs like that though, so he's not on my list.
These are favorite. I'm not saying like greatest of all time or nothing like that. These are just my personal favorite.
So chat, anybody in the chat right now, if you got a 5 favorite, put it in there. Because I didn't like when I didn't grow up like listening to rap. I grew up listening to rock music. That's what my dad likes. He's all about the rock music. So that's all he listens to. So that's where it started. And then like I would say the last I don't know. Like with friends, I would listen to rap, but it's recently I've been all like that kind of music for me. I like that stuff the most.
Okay.
Old Mac Miller. Oh. Okay, Red.
I want to see somebody top 5 real quick. Anybody got a top 5? Twisted Insane, King Guy, so the Clips was Tech. Plan B. There's Plan B.
I don't know like any of those dudes on that list.
I don't either.
I like it. It's creative. I just don't know anybody on that list.
I mean, that's his favorite list. We can't, know.
I respect it, man.
Shout out to Plan B. Anybody else got a top 5 favorite? Not greatest of all time. Your top 5 favorite rap artist list.
I like that.
Okay, they go to NWA. I was a little young, but I know who they is. I still listen to it a little bit, but I just didn't tap all the way in.
I like that.
All right. Who you got at number 4?
I actually don't know who I have before. I don't remember.
Oh gosh.
Oh, I got another new school rapper.
Juice WRLD.
Juice WRLD. You know what? I didn't even think to put him on here because I was thinking about going with a dude like Kanye. Then I'm scrolling through my playlist and I'm like, oh snap, Juice WRLD. Like around the time that he passed away, I really started getting into it. But man, like what I like about Juice WRLD is the way that he sounds. Like he can like get like loud and like super emotional. You know what I'm saying? But it sounds good. It doesn't sound bad. I'm sure we've all seen like some of the videos of him like freestyling and stuff. But he's got like that nice flow between rap and like just the vocals, which I like. Juice WRLD's got some good stuff on there, talking about his life and stuff like that. So for sure, gotta have Juice WRLD on there. The energy is great.
Okay.
He said Run DMC. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff. That's about the closest to rap as he'll get. Right there. Run DMC. What you think, Red? Are you a no-go on Juice WRLD? You listen to Juice WRLD at all or not?
Nah, I can't say I have, to be honest.
Okay. You should listen to some.
I'll check it out. I mean,
he got some heat. He does. You'll like it, man.
I'll check out Juice WRLD. I just know he passed away.
Mm-hmm.
R.I.P. to Juice WRLD. Oh, there he is. Check him out. H to the V to the. I don't want to get copyrighted.
Yeah, you will get copyrighted. They'll play, man. They'll copyright that. They will. You got a 3, Red? Let them know. Top 3.
Number 3, Ricky Rose. Uh-huh.
You got Rick Ross in there?
Rick Ross. Bro, I love Rick Ross, bro.
I should have known listening to the music that you always be playing. You got Rick Ross in 3?
Yeah, I got Rick Ross in there. How is that crazy? You making it seem like I'm crazy.
Okay.
I like Ricky Rose. I like Rick Ross, man. The big homie got good flow. I like his beats. They're more like instruments instead of like these. I don't know. I can't explain. Like his beats are just beautiful. I like his flow. You know, he got a good flow and
yeah, his voice separates himself from a lot of.
And then he just a fat homie, fat dude out here with mad swag. What he represent for the big fellas? You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
that's all he represent for the biggins.
Top 5 pass rusher.
Rick Ross is a savage, bro. I like Rick Ross. Look, every day I'm huh?
That wouldn't have been on my top 5, no, but okay.
Favorite. It's favorite.
It is your favorite. I'm saying he wouldn't have been on my top 5 favorite, but okay.
You know?
Okay.
Ricky Rose, he had to make my list. Oh, we got a top 5 came in by Detroit fan, man. Here it is. Biggie, Tupac, M, Busta, Harry Mack.
I like that list. He said Brad's trying to get Tupac and Biggie out. I like the list. It's a good list.
I wasn't trying to get Tupac and Biggie.
That's what you were trying to do.
I excluded Tupac and Biggie. You know what I mean? Because I didn't think you knew who they was, so I was like, I'm gonna keep Tupac.
Brad,
and
how
Biggie
do I not know who Tupac was, man? What the heck? You think I live under a rock, Brad? Even if I didn't listen to rap, I'd know who Tupac was. Come on, man.
So I just want to keep them out the list for you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I appreciate it.
I'm just looking out for you. What?
I don't know. Oh, I just opened something. My bad.
It's okay.
You good on your 3? On your number 3?
I'm gravy on my 3. I think I have a strong number 3. The list is strong. I mean, it's mine anyways. It doesn't really matter what you guys think. It's my favorites.
Yeah, it's just trash. That's all. So let's move on to 3. No.
Oh, well, hold on. We got another number 5, top 5.
Big Sean. I was like, Randy, I was about to ask you if you had Big Sean.
I do like Big Sean. I rock with Big Sean.
I was so hyped, by the way, that he was at Ford Field for that Thanksgiving. That was so cool. Shout out to Lions Nation Unite for hooking us up, because that was sweet getting to see Big Sean that close. Sorry.
You're good. You're fine. Go
Big
ahead.
Sean, Chief
Hold on.
Logic, Eminem.
Okay, there you go. You already threw it out there.
Yeah.
Young Jeezy and your boy K. All right. No. I like that list. Logic's dope. Chief Keef's cool. I like Big Sean. Eminem's Eminem. Everybody know M.
Yeah.
That's a good little list. That's his fave. I see you. Shout out to King Charles for tapping in.
I could always put on some Logic, man. He's always got a nice little variety there.
I like Logic's old stuff too. I like his
Logic, dude. He's got a lot of good stuff, man.
I like his older stuff. Them first 2 albums were fire. I mean, we all putting Marshall Mathers number 1, right?
We'll see. Brad, you got him on? We'll see, man.
Hold on, I think we got another list coming through. Oh, there you go.
J. Cole, Kanye, Lil Wayne. Oh, both old. He's saying old for both those. I'm cool with that. I like that how you put that little.
I like that too. See, now that's the list.
I rock with that.
Darko, 14 HD. I can rock with that list right there. M, J,
I don't know who
Andre 3 Stacks
is though. I don't know who that is.
From Outkast.
Oh, okay. I listened to some Outkast. I just didn't know them.
Andre 3 Stacks, J. Cole, old Kanye, old Lil Wayne. I'm seeing that's a solid list that I could be like,
yeah,
I could rock with that. That's a good list right there. Shout out to Darko. Solid list. Solid. Anybody else got any top 5s? Okay. You up?
Yeah, that's not a rap song though. 9 Drinks, is it?
Oh.
Well, girl, that's not a rap song. If I'm thinking of the right song, it's not. I know that song though. Come on, man. All right, Brad. I'll go to my 3.
Let's see who you got. Royce the 5'9".
See, this is where we get to the lyricism side of things.
Okay.
I rock with Royce, man. I don't always rock with his beats sometimes. Hungry Pan, I don't have MGK anywhere on this list. Stop. But yeah, Royce got some fire bars, man. And he's got so many, I love when Royce gets on with someone else. I don't know, because I feel like anytime he gets on with someone else, the way they transition is different. Have you ever heard this? If you ever heard his song Fast Lane, when they transition, it's beautiful. That's my favorite part of Royce, probably, is the way that he can flow with other people. So I'll put Royce on there.
I'm gonna have to check that out. Real talk.
Yeah. He's got some fire ones in there, man.
We got another top 5 came through. Shout out to the chat. We pumping and jumping. Make sure y'all click that like button. Show the channel some love. You dig? And subscribe. Hold on. Who we got? Okay, Tim. Shout out to Tim. Mac Dre, Logic, Snoop Dogg, M, and Kid Cudi. Okay.
I like it.
Okay.
I do. Give me a Kid Cudi song, Red. You know what?
I can't think of none off the top of my head. I can't think of none off the top of my head, to be wrong.
I like the rest of it though.
I think when he on then I do tonight, that would be the best memories. Hey, hey, do 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 do. I think that's Kid Cudi. I don't know.
Okay, you good to
I
pick
don't
a
know.
random song. It's cool though. It's good. It's good. As long as- Brad's got his own song on here. Okay.
Pursuit of Happiness. Okay, he said Pursuit of Happiness is one.
Wait,
Everybody thought out Pursuit of
Happiness is a
Happiness.
song.
I know it's a movie with Will
I
starring
know
Will
the
Smith.
movie. That movie,
Great movie.
Great movie.
I want to play Pursuit of Happiness, the
One
song now. Let me
One of
see.
his best movies.
Anybody else? Chat. Top five. I want to see
Red,
everybody.
you
Top
got it,
five.
dose, Red. You got a dose, man.
Dose.
You got a knee, yeah.
Mr. One Take Drake. How you talking about how you can rap and sing and it just flows well?
He do flow well.
He's the king of that. He's the best. He is the best hybrid artist out there. Like you can put him in the R&B or you can put him in the rap. Like he's the best. I don't care if people be hating on Drake. Drake makes good music. Mr. Light Skin can rap. He can low key sing. He be having catchy songs.
He does. He got a lot of catchy songs, man.
And I rock with Drake.
I don't even rock with Drake that heavy, but I have songs of him on there because he just hits every single, like, you know what I'm saying, like every little crack. He can appeal to every audience. I feel like
for sure. It's Drake, Mr. Light Skin. One Take Drake. I got to give Drake. The Truth got a list coming through. Let me see. Andre 3 Stacks, Snoop, NWA, Dr. Dre, Eminem, in his opinion.
I like it. It's a great list.
Shout out to The Truth. A bunch of West Coast.
Tim
the majority of it's West Coast.
Day and night.
Don't get
yourself copyrighted, man. You only got 2 seconds of songs you can sing. That's it. You can sing for 2 seconds, and then you got to cut it.
Look, I like to sing.
I know, but I'm just saying, YouTube will get you, and I don't want them to get you like that.
Oh, say, can you see?
Okay.
My dawn. All right, I'm done.
All right. I think the chat's gonna like my number 2 from what I'm seeing.
He said, "Truth. Yep, we owe. Who you got? Dr. Dre.
Chat's gonna like my 2, man.
Dr. Drizzy.
Everybody's saying it. Seems like now. Yes, sir. Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre.
Best halftime show. You got to start there. But
So
he brought everybody together, man. He's got the beats about to stop. What's up, Brad? You gonna say something?
I'd say he's like the greatest producer
for sure.
Rapper though. Your opinion.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I guess
Your
I was kind
opinion.
of putting it all into one here. I guess I was kind of doing.
That's fine. Like Dr. Dre's that guy.
Like he's got some fire songs though too. But I get what you're saying. There is.
But he is the best producer I feel like of all time for sure.
That's fair.
Him and Kanye.
Yeah.
But I mean, the chat's probably loving that Dr. Dre because I've seen it on a couple people's list. I just think my list is right now is better than yours, but it's all opinionated. You know, your ear is completely different than mine.
Wait, what'd you say? You got what about my list? How you feel about my list?
I'm just saying your ear is completely different than mine. I said I like my list better, obviously, because I made it. And then I also did say my list is better than yours. But we can move along.
I mean, we can see what the chat thinks when we get done. I think I know where the chat's going to side on this one, Red.
We have another top 5.
Hold
on.
Okay.
Another top 5s came through. Hold on.
I know who posted this. Troy
Deonda.
This is
Eminem.
That's not typing this.
Eminem, Lil Wayne, 50 Cent, Polo G, and Tyga.
This is my sister typing this.
I would say that name looks very familiar.
Yeah.
I didn't want to put nobody business out there, but
that's
a good list.
I can't go with the Tyga, but
I don't know about the Tyga and the Polo G, but 50.
Hey, Tim's going with Tyga though. He said he spits fire too.
I seen that right here. Cassidy. Tim Cassidy said it. That's not a bad list, M. Lil Wayne, old 50. I just like 50 Cent in general.
She's a big Drake fan. I'm surprised she didn't put Drake in there.
Hold on.
Don't sing. Or Deanna's going knock knock jokes. Who's worse?
Deion's knock jokes.
No,
I actually can sing. Hold on.
Wait.
9 drinks. I can sing, bro.
I can't give a knock knock joke. I delivered that, Rad.
You know what?
That wasn't good. Come on, man. I feel like I was sleeping on knock jokes. It's
personally,
like that
it wasn't good.
That he doesn't flash, but he does his job at a high level. That's what that knock joke was, at a high level.
Right.
A knock joke you didn't know you needed, but you really did.
Right.
That's what I bring to the table. Brad's got the vocals. He holds it down. We even see it in the intro. But don't disrespect the knocks.
Rakim, shout out to Rakim. He's a good old school hip hop lyricist. Rakim had flow, no border sports. Real talk. And should we do your number one?
Why? You want me to go first?
I mean, everybody know my number one. He's right there on the pen and pad on the paper.
Let's just show it then. If we already got it on there.
Number one, Hove. Got 99 problems. Jay-Z, man. Hands down. Now, personally, I think Jay-Z's the greatest of all time, let alone my favorite.
Mm-hmm. That's fair.
He's the dude's 50 years old, still relevant. If Jay-Z dropped the album today, he'd already go platinum within 2 hours. He makes good music. Starting from Reasonable Doubt all the way to
favorite Jay-Z song all time.
I can't go all-time favorite song.
Favorite song right now, if I was like, hey, put a Jay-Z song on, what would you put on?
It just depends on what mode I'm in. If I want to go
you in right now? What mood you put
old Jay-Z. I mean, I was playing it early with him and Kanye. Can I don't want to play it because I don't want to
say the name of it.
I don't want to. How about I just play it on the Watch the Throne album?
Hey, do what you. Hey, look.
No. Like, I mean, earlier I was playing "Gotta Have It" with him and Kanye. It just depends on what mode I'm in. Lost One goes in. I mean, I just like Jay-Z. Magna Carta Holy Grail album. The 444 album goes in. Reasonable Doubt. Blueprint 1. Blueprint 2. Kingdom Come. Like, I can just... It's Jay-Z, bro. Anything Jay-Z drops. The Blueprint. The Blueprint's a dope album. The Black Album.
Ooh. Right. I can feel the energy on this one. What about Beastie Boys? Where's the Beastie Boys, right? I'm actually getting...
Anyways, let's get back on the Jay-Z.
Hey, Tim saying he forgot about the Beastie Boys.
The greatest of all time. The GOAT. Jay-Z.
Look at that picture. That says it all.
Shoot.
Look at how focused he is.
Yeah, bro.
Look at him.
I'll be killing.
Looks like he's got a pretty big nose from that angle.
Look, you're going to get off my homeboys.
It does, right? We ain't lying. Look at that. Are you kidding me? No, but
You're a fool. Looks like he's got pretty...
I don't even know a lot of the songs that you play, but I know when I listen to Jay-Z, it's usually good. I don't ever like look away like, dang, that song was whack.
Because it's Hove, bro.
Good stuff, yeah.
It's Hove. Go listen to the Black Album.
He's been around for so long, man.
96.
Gosh, dude, like, man, just think like the
30 years. He's about to be 30 years
he was a part of when I was younger. I know like that wasn't a long time ago, but just like the big songs he was a part of then. So it's crazy.
It's Jay-Z. And then he got one of the baddest ladies in the game.
Who?
Beyonce, Queen B.
Where's Beyonce on your list?
We didn't do an R&B list.
Okay. I see what you did there. J. Cole. I thought about J. Cole.
J. Cole's fire.
Yeah, I thought about that.
Rad needs to comment how M avoided a top 5 because he's not one of my top 5 favorite. I can't just sit up and listen to him and like when I was in middle school, high school, like Eminem was cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm a criminal every time I ride around. Like M was cool, but I can't just sit up and go back and listen to M right now because I'm like in a different mode. Like I'm 37, I don't want to sit up and hear him talking about like killing his mom and his ex-wife and where's Haley and popping pills and like I'm just not in that vibe no more. M's a great lyricist, a great battle rapper, but M's not somebody I can just sit up and ride to all the time. So that's why he's not making my top 5 favorite. But I respect Eminem.
All right,
he's in the top 10 of all time. I probably wouldn't even put him in my top 5 of all time.
Well, for your like the best or for your favorite? You're saying he's in
the best. He's definitely not making my favorite. The best.
Okay.
He's in my top 10 of
he would
greatest
be top 10
time.
Favorites. Would he be in there? That's what DTT fan is.
Oh, would he make my top 10 favorite? No, he wouldn't.
Yeah.
But I respect him for what he is. He from
Number
Michigan, from Detroit.
Number 6 would be Beastie Boys for him.
For me.
Yep. Number 7 would probably be
number 6
the
probably
Island
be
Boys for what you guys were saying.
like J. Cole. But I respect him, but I just can't sit up and bang his music all the time.
All right. I'll get my 5. That way we can start discussing the grades and not grades, but like that way chat can decide which one they think's better.
Mine.
I can do it though.
Oh gosh.
I should have put the
I think you just typed that in actually.
I didn't. I did. It'd been funny if I did though.
I think you just typed that in.
This is what you were saying. I had to do it.
I think you just typed that in. Real talk.
No, man. Look, the thing is with Eminem though, like what I love is that this is the guy that I started like actually following albums was Eminem. Like I can name Eminem albums. I own this newest album, Music to Be Murdered By. I own one of his older ones, old curtain call. Like this is the guy that I started following albums with. I didn't even follow albums before. I think that's because you grew up probably more the album era. I grew up more just the song era. You know what I'm saying? So like there was a difference there. But like, yeah, no, I listen. That got by far the most songs on my playlist. I listen to Eminem before we get on shows, Rad. Greatest rapper of all time. It's simple. We got make this tough, Rad.
So in your GOAT list, Eminem's number 1?
Absolutely, yeah. There would probably be a gap. I'd probably click enter. Then I'd have 2. I don't know who 2 would be. Probably maybe your dude Jay-Z would be 2. I don't know. Yeah. Eminem would be 1 though. For sure, man. Brad hadn't listened to recent M. Yeah, I like his recent stuff. I like his recent stuff more than some of his older stuff, actually. Like what he's been putting out recently, I love it, man. And I like how he's now collaborating with some of these new dudes, and I'm finding them through him. Like, oh, that's fire. So then I watch the new dudes. It's great.
So, chat, whose list is better?
Right, you know what the chat's gonna say.
Mine.
You can't leave out my number 1 and have your chat and have the chat pick your side. You just can't do it. You should just put him in there just for the chat's sake, you know.
No, I'm not putting nobody in there just for the chat. I'm keeping it trill. I'm putting my favorite list.
80% of my songs have my number 1 on it on my playlist.
Hey,
it's crazy.
I got the best, bro. I got Jay-Z, the greatest of all time. One Take Drake, Ricky Rose.
Rick Ross throws me off there a little bit. I ain't gonna lie.
Kanye, Wale, and Nipsey Hussle. Like, come on, bro.
The Rick Ross throws me off. Right? I don't know if I can go with that one. Not at 3. Maybe
and I hit every
at 5. I would have been like, okay.
I hit like every coast. Like, I hit the South with Ricky Rose. I hit the North with Drake, Canada. I hit the East Coast with Jay-Z, and Kanye hit the Midwest. Wale hit the East Coast, and you got Nipsey Hussle on the West Coast, the best coast. See, I hit it from coast to coast. You know what I'm saying? I put a foreigner in there, one of our neighbors up north, Canada. Yay.
Say yay.
Hey.
Chat, which one's better, man? Let us know. What y'all like better?
They all say Rad. I see Rad over there.
Rad. No one says Rad.
Without a question, see?
I don't think anybody.
Without a question.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's gonna say Rad. Chat, can we? Hey.
They say it without a question. I'm sorry.
It's a good list, though. I like it. You guys.
Let me see yours. Go back to yours. Let me. Eminem, Dre.
Mine pops different.
Lil Baby, Juice WRLD.
So you don't know about Juice WRLD. That's what you're missing, Red. You don't know about Juice WRLD. I'll hit on the Rick Ross heavier. You'll hit on the Juice WRLD. And then you can come back to this.
Ricky Rose be killing, man.
I don't know, man. I don't know about that one, Red. Okay. All right.
Huh?
Why you keep doing that?
Hey. Deion's list is better. Sorry, Rad, my guy. You know what, Tim? You're entitled to your own opinion, even if it's wrong. Even if it's wrong.
It's right. Tim, you know. Tim knows.
Even if it's wrong. KRS-One. He said I'm torn. Well, if you're torn, just lean my way. You know what I mean?
He's not torn. He's trying to make you feel better, Red, because we're on Last Second Sports right now. He's trying to make you feel better.
The only way you even getting the people is just because you put Eminem in there, and I think you typed it in last second.
I did it, man. No,
I heard some clicking over there.
Red, look at this. Look, I'll get you right here. Look at this. All right. Now I listen to YouTube usually when I do music though. I know you got the fancy Apple Music.
Hold on, we don't want to get copyrighted.
No, I'm not gonna play nothing. But look at this. All right. I guess you can't really see it. The amount of songs that have M on here is insane.
I see Eminem, Rick Ross, Jay-Z. I see Jay-Z.
Hey,
I see a lot of people on my list on their playlist.
My favorite list from him has Brad, what's your favorite album of any of you guys you said? Mine would be Kamikaze. I love it. Things money.
I don't know. I like Nipsey Hussle Victory. I mean, it just depends on my mode, man. I like all of
okay. Well,
Kanye, The Graduation, Life of Pablo, then Jay-Z. I mean, the list goes on with Jay-Z's. Like it's then Drake. Like if you want to get in your feelings a little bit, listen to some Drake. Like I don't know, man. It just depends on that vibe. Good list though.
It was good. That was fun.
Even though mine was better, you still had a good list. You know what I mean?
I kind of had a feel for what your list was before we got into it. Just because you always playing the music before we get in here. I knew Jay-Z had to be one, and I knew Drake was going to be two. So I already knew those two coming in.
Hey. It is what it is, you know. It's a great list. That's all I can say.
Thank you. All right, let's do it.
What we got? If you like Dre as a rapper, then you should put Snoop Dogg in his place because he wrote all Dre stuff.
Snoop Dogg's goofy. I can't put Snoop Dogg in there. Snoop Dogg's goofy. You got too many goofy songs that I can't go with, man.
NFL Combine Spotlight. So, Dose. Mixed stats. What players are you watching in this coming Combine?
Well, I guess they changed the Combine a little bit, Rad, from what I was reading. They're going to change a couple of the drills up a little bit. So I've read that wide receivers and tight ends, instead of running wheel routes when they do their route work, they're going to do crossing routes now to make it more realistic. Okay. And I guess they kind of already do that, though, with the drill where they catch and then they turn. So I don't know.
Right.
Running backs are going to run option routes versus running a corner or a corner post route. So they mixed it up a little bit. I just want to throw that in there. We know the main drills that are going to go across 40-yard dash, bench press, vertical jump, broad jump, 3-cone drill, 20-yard shuttle, and the 60-yard shuttle. Players I'm watching for, we can go a little back and forth on this if you want. First player I wrote down.
Let's do it.
Bayless Jones Jr. I've been talking about him a lot since the Senior Bowl, but I want to see what he does because he's interesting if he hits day 3. And it'd be cool if he didn't put up a great numbers, because if he can hit day 3, this is someone I think the Lions could be interested in with their second receiver, maybe even third, just because a lot of his work now is coming after the catch. I know he came out of the draft listed, not out of the draft, he came out of high school listed as an athlete, and they made him a receiver, and he's just every time it's just catch him, make somebody miss, and since his route running stuck out, I was like, okay, there's definitely upside here as a route runner. I know his numbers don't blow you away, but it's like the other guy that came out of Tennessee last year. What was his name? Josh Palmer. Not the same type of player, but could be very effective. I think Josh Palmer went like round 3. So Bayless Jones Jr. would be someone I'll keep an eye on just to see what he does. Pass catching drills, the consistency there, some of the route running, but of course the numbers that he puts up.
Okay. I'm here.
Okay.
Just listen.
I think on my end you're a little bit like a second behind when you talk, so sometimes it throws me off a little bit.
How is it right now?
You're a little bit off, but it's okay. It's okay. I don't think anybody noticed it. I think it's fine. I think it's just my end because I got a lot of tabs open. But we're good. Brad, don't play. You got me with the first one. Then the second, I was like, nah, I know what he's doing. Come on, man.
What are you talking about? All right, check it. I'm going to be real. I want to see what Aiden Hutchinson's about to run. I really do. I want to know if he's going to be like a 4.5, 4.6, or if he's going to do it out and be like a 4.8, 4.9 guy. I want to know what he's about to run. I also want to see that bench press. I feel like that 225. I'm hoping it's above 25 reps, and I think he could put it up more than 25 reps. I know he does have long arms, and that does hurt you in the bench press. But I'm gonna just be real with you. Like I've seen his film; he has good film. I want to know what his straight line speed is. I want to know if he's about to come out here and run at least a 4.6, a 4.6 at that size, right?
Gosh,
at that size, like now it's like yes, we need that guy. But I want to know if he's going to run anywhere from that 4.5 to 4.6. So, Aiden Hutchinson, a late round. I want like a day 3 guy. I'll go again, and then we can throw it back over.
Yeah, go ahead.
Throw it back over. I want to see Leon O'Neal Jr., Texas A&M safety.
I like.
He's played a lot of downs for the Aggies. He can play in the box. He can play high. He can play deep. I want to know what he's about to come out here and look like, as far as like his hips and his feet movement, and then also obviously the 40 time. I know 40s don't say a lot, but I do want my safety to be running at least in the 4.4 or 4.5s. Nothing below that. So I want to see what Leon O'Neal's about to do because he's a good tackler. I want to see when they get to doing the flip your hips drill. I want to know if he has a smooth transition of flipping those hips.
Hey, look, I get that because especially when we go to those single high, you want to know he has a range to get across the field.
100%.
That's a good point.
100%, bub.
What's your prediction for Jordan Davis 515? I can see that Jordan Davis got in a straight line. Jordan Davis could scoot a little bit. That dude can actually kind of move a little bit. That might be his best speed drill that he puts up is his 40-yard time because he's just running straight. That'll be good to see. I don't know what he's gonna run though. The 40 times are hard because it's just barely you know what I'm saying? Like the separators are not even a second. You know what I mean? It's just so small. So
real quick,
I don't know. It's crazy.
Your boy.
I haven't seen any reason. I haven't seen anything that he's not going to do some drills. So I think he's going through everything. I don't know for sure, but yeah, he had that injury. I think he's going through everything from what I've read. So I guess we'll just see what he does. I'm curious to see Drake London's speed too, because that was something that we looked at. It was like, okay, he's got some speed, but it's not like separating speed at the top.
Right.
Just to see what kind of number he puts up there. The Kayvon versus Hutchinson is going to be real. I think it's going to be the talk coming out of this. I think Kayvon
100%.
Kayvon will beat him, I think, a lot of drills because I think Kayvon's the better athlete. But Hutchinson did say he's going to go out there and he's going to kill it. We saw the Pat McAfee show. So it's really probably not going to change my thoughts on each of them big time, but it will be a battle to see because if Hutchinson's like beating him in some of these drills, oh, snap. I kind of hope that doesn't happen because I don't want Houston to think like, oh, maybe we should take him at one. Like, no, let your tackles go do your thing. The guy out of Alabama, let him go do his thing. He might be a right tackle the next level. I don't know. But whoever you take, as long as it's not Hutchinson, we're cool. We're cool. So
hold on really quick.
Yeah. What's up, Brad?
That's what I was about to see. Are we talking Drake London's 40 time?
He's saying, what's your 40 time? Personally.
Oh, he's talking about mine?
That's why he said personally, yeah.
Okay. The fastest I ran was a 4.57, but I can run a 4.6 flat. Like
you can do that right now.
No hit. No.
I'm just hey
no.
Right, they said run a 40 right now. What do you think you putting up?
No, I was 230 when I did that. Right now, I'm gonna need to. I'm gonna set the time. I got to stretch for a cool 30 minutes.
Got to stretch
for 30 minutes. I can definitely get under 5s 100%. I think I can run like a 4. I run a 4.8 right now. 4.85. 4.8.
That'd be good.
I think I could still, because I still was playing flag football before COVID hit. But
okay, you were in like football league.
Yeah, I was in the flag football league.
How does that work? I've always wondered, like, how does that work with the offensive line? Because I was looking into that. Like, why do they do that? They have like time.
We only had 5 man, so you got a 3 second to rush. So nobody's blocking.
But you can rush if you want to.
Yes.
Drop. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. It was 5-man league.
Okay.
Back to me.
Yeah, go ahead.
Linebackers. I want to know what DeMarco Jackson's about to run out of Appalachia State. My man Damone Clark from LSU. Yo boy, Chad Muma. I want to see the straight line speed, and then I want to see them also doing it in like pass drop drills.
Yes.
I want to know if they can flip their hips, if they can get back to their zone drops, the hook curls, get out to the flats, things like that. Bench press also. I mean, they at least got to be hitting at least 20 times playing the linebacker position, even though this day and age linebackers are a little smaller. I want to see what the straight line speed is going to look like because all of them look fast on film. And that's all that really matters at the end of the day. Like, you look fast on film. But 40's going to play a little big into it. I really don't want Chad Muma to come out here and clock no 4.5, to be honest, because then he's going to fly up draft boards even more.
He might clock a high 40. I can see him clocking a pretty high 40.
I can too, especially when I seen him catch Willis on that angle at the Senior Bowl.
Yeah.
That was impressive.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm looking at linebackers. I want to see what these because I think that's what we need. We're thin at linebackers, and I feel like we're probably going to draft 2. Not saying we're going to draft any of them high, but I want to see what we're going to do because I know Jacoby Dean's out of the picture. We're not going to be able to get Dean or Lloyd. I don't think we'd ever take a linebacker that high. And off the research you've done with Brad Holmes, mixed stats, he normally doesn't take a linebacker that high. I want I want to give out a shout out to Mixed Stats.
Thank you. How you doing?
All right.
No, I mean they've done it once. The first year he got there, they did it. They took oh shoot, what was that guy's name now? They took him at number 30. I can't think of his name. It'll come to me. But he didn't last very long. So and then yeah, and I think for those two guys, you'd probably be looking at trade up, which I don't think they're going to trade up for a linebacker. That'd be crazy. Right. There's a couple positions they could consider, but not linebacker. I would think they trade up for D-line before they would trade up for a linebacker. But another guy I want to watch for. You hit on the linebacker, Muma. I want to see some of that change of direction because I thought that's the biggest room that he could actually improve. I know he can move. But like staying low and flipping will be huge. Some of these receivers are going to be interesting. Jamison Williams. I've been watching him out of Bama recently. I know he's got the top end speed to fly. His stop and start is crazy. I want to see his pass catching, though. And I know it's like just air, but those things will stick out to me because what I've noticed with him as pass catcher is even though he only has a few drops and the numbers won't say that pass catching is an issue, he doesn't really pluck passes like I've seen David Bell and some of those other guys. And I feel like I'm taking you that high for the role you're going to have to play with us. The ability to get over top is great. Run a full route tree is beautiful, but like some of these underneath, you're going to take a hit. Like I want to see you go get the football because they're not always going to be great, especially if this offense is somewhat similar to what we did last year with a lot of quick hitters. I'll be watching for that with Williams, just how he's catching those passes. He's letting them come to him or if he's going and getting the football. That'll be huge. Sam Howell, I just want to see what he does all around. I don't know. I just want to see what Sam Howell does because no one seems to be looking. They all say, well, Pickett's the safest. And they're saying Malik Willis is the guy that you want to take a chance on. Brad, I don't know. Maybe we get in when I get into the scouting stuff, I'll know better. But how in the world is no one talking about Howell? Howell's better quarterback than both of them. I'll say it right now. He's better than both.
Thank you.
The only reason you're going with Pickett is because Pickett to me has a great build aside from his hands. He's a cool quarterback. He's pretty well rounded, so I guess I get that. Malik Willis, okay, he's a great athlete. You know, he's got the huge arm. But how will I take Howell right now? Like if I were straight up who you want, Malik Willis, I'm taking Howell. And Pickett and Howell would probably be close, but I'm probably still taking Sam Howell. So I don't know why they're not talking about him. I want to see what he does all around because this might finally generate some buzz for him. But if it doesn't, I'm not mad at that. By the way, Red, you still got top 5 rappers going on at the bottom. Just want to let you know.
Oh, God. I'm listening. I'm sitting here listening to you.
Shaquan Brisker is a good one, too, the safety, because he's more of a box guy. He's more of a box guy, but he's big and he's fat. Like, he's a great athlete, too, for his size. So I think a couple guys that are going to hit some good numbers that'll get talked. Jalen Tolbert, wide receiver out of South Alabama. That's where they held the NFL. That's where they held the Senior Bowl. I don't like Jalen Tolbert a ton, but I know he's big and he's fast, so he'll probably generate buzz just because of that, and everybody will be talking about him after this.
Christian Watson.
I want to see Christian Watson for sure. Yes, Christian Watson, Jaquan Brisker, like you throw him. I think he'll have his name out there big time after doing this. Calvin Austin, because he'll put up a crazy 40 time.
Yeah. What do you think he's going to run? I think he's going to run like a 4.3.
He might have the best 40 time.
I would agree.
I would say like a 4.33, something like that. Ooh, I wouldn't say he has the fastest, but I think he'll be up there.
I think he's going to run a 4.31.
You think it'll be the fastest time?
Yes.
Wow, that's crazy. Hey, he can move, man. Low to the ground, he can fly. Here's a good one though. Here's a sleeper that I think will run the fastest one. Kalen Barnes, cornerback out of Baylor. Now he was a wide receiver that went to cornerback, 6 foot, so he's pretty tall. But he was a track star, if I'm thinking of the right guy, coming out of high school. Like crazy numbers. He's another guy that can run the fastest 40 time. I can see him hitting in the 4.2s. And he looks like he'll be a late day 3 pick, maybe because stuff like this. You know, you talk about it, but until you see the numbers, I think that can get teams excited. When you see a cornerback runs a 4.29, you're like, oh, snap.
Yeah. Now they're going back watching film and really dissecting what's the deal with this kid. Right.
The production hasn't been there. He's gotten an interception his last 3 seasons, but I know it's been that transition. The stop and start's great, so he'll be a guy that I think could fly up boards just because of that too. Right? You got anybody else you're looking for?
I want to see what your boy out of Houston's gonna do on the bench press also.
Yeah, that's good. He's long, so maybe I don't know. But
Perion Winfrey, I want to see what he's gonna look like also on the bench press. I'm curious to see what Trey McBride, the tight end out of Colorado State, runs his 40 in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious to see like if he really has that stretch the field speed. I want to see what he's gonna do, even though I know we're not really looking at a tight end that to go that high, but I just want to. That's just somebody like 40. I'm interested to see. I'd like to see Kobe Bryant because I feel like he's a day 2, day 3 cornerback. Maybe we can slide and grab Kobe Bryant out of Cincinnati. I want to see I want to see the hips, like in drills. I want to see if he can really flip his hips because some of the stuff I was watching, he was kind of tight in the hips.
That's good.
I'm trying to think if there are any other. Jermaine Johnson, edge out of Florida State. I know.
Yeah,
I feel like
so much hype recently.
I know, and I think he might be there for us at pick 32.
I wouldn't take him at 32. No way.
He's flying up boards.
He might be flying up boards. But that's because people are crazy. And no way I'm taking that dude.
He's flying up boards though. Yeah, that's really it. It's the combine. I don't get too super excited about it, to be honest, but it is what it is.
I was telling Rad, that's the issue with the combine. Is like, exciting as it is, first off, it's super long. It starts you're streaming everything, which is good if you have Game Pass, but 4 to 11 p.m. every day, and they're going by different positions. Right now, I know they're doing interviews, I think, with tight ends, quarterbacks. But it's super long. And then the Lions, like the way that Brad Holmes told us the first year is he doesn't put too much stock in it, sounds like. Like he'll use it just as another check mark.
Telling me that.
Yeah, to back everything that he already knows based on the film and based on the GPS tracking they can get with most players. So it's like they may look back on someone if a number shocks them, but it doesn't seem like they put too much into this. So I'm not going to put too much into this either. Like I'm not going to change my opinions on some guys big time, but it may get me to look at somebody that I haven't looked at before, which is I think the biggest thing I take away from this. I like what the truth said. He said Justin Ross. That's huge because Ross was concerned with his speed. And I know he played a lot more slot last year. He is coming off of the spinal surgery.
To see him.
What kind of number can he put up? Can he be an outside guy? Because that's really the biggest knock I have for him. I know he can route run like crazy, and he was playing on the outside up until last year. My man said he could run a 4.7 at 320 pounds. Dang, what?
Ooh,
the truth? Oh, man.
You in shape. Shibbity shape. The truth.
Yes, dang.
I like it. That's speed right there, big fella. That's speed. Man. You got anything else on the NFL Combine?
What did he say? He said Darko said Watson and Pierce for sure. Got to see what they do. I did write Skylar Thompson down. Maybe he flies away, but the guy. I mean, because I want to see Skylar Thompson based on the receivers that are there for late picks. Akil Glass is not going to be in it, which is sad. I wanted to see the quarterback because biggest thing for him is I don't think he has NFL strength. Like I don't think he can throw some of the easy passes that you got to be able to throw. Like I know golf for his arm strength, but Glass, I don't think he can throw an out route like for real. So I'm worried about that because I think he can see some things defensively. He knows where he wants to go. A lot of times he just can't do it. I wish he was at this because I want to see what his bench press is like, what he's going through with no defense, if he can actually get the ball there. Because then I feel there's a lot of upside, but we don't get to see that. So that's unfortunate, man. That's really what I got. You got anything else?
No. I kind of listed off the positions and people. You got another one?
I do.
Bro, let me hear.
I think his name is Khair Alam or Aleem. I don't remember how you say it, but I brought him up. That cornerback out of Florida.
Yes,
I'm back on it, man. He's 6'2", 200 pounds. I know he's got the biggest thing for him is he does have some penalties because he gets fit, but he doesn't need to. And I'm always worried about that with corner. It's like the biggest red flag. I feel like when you're grabbing guys.
Grabbies.
But the games I've seen, he was locking up. He played awesome against Alabama. He'll be someone because I think he's got the build for it, what the Lions look for. And if he pushes down because of some of that concern to like round 3 and they want to go corner, I think that'd be cool. Tariq Woolen, he'll be another guy that I think gets a lot of talk after this because he's 6'4". He's a receiver that's going to run like a crazy speed. He can run the fastest 40. So Tariq Woolen will get a lot of talk. Doesn't mean we should take him. I'm just saying he's going to get a lot of talk.
I got you.
And then Tariq Castro Fields out of Penn State. I think he's a good
safety. DB.
Corner, yes.
DB.
Yeah, I think he's a good fit schematically. He's got the nice build. I think he plays with the physical style, and he seems to do a real nice job of getting his head turned around, like making sure that he's not, getting those dumb flags for not getting turned around. So he'll be another dude that, depending on what kind of numbers he puts up, he might draw some more interest than he has. Because right now on the draft network, he's not even getting drafted. This is crazy. He's that.
What about the running back Haskins out of University of Michigan?
Oh, I don't know, man. He'll probably just put him. I don't know if
you don't like him. I don't feel like you even like him.
He reminds me of Jamal. He makes me think of Jamal Williams, man. That's what he makes me think of. But for combine, I don't know if there's anything that's going to surprise me here. Like,
I just want to know what your thoughts on him. Do you want him in the 7th?
Oh, in the 7th, I'd take Haskins in the 7th.
Okay.
Yeah. He just reminds me of Jamal. He's a tough runner. He's hard to bring down. I thought he was much better than the other back they had. It was just a change of pace. Like he's not a scat back at all. That's what I would say.
Right.
Lions
Well, we don't really need a scat back.
I don't think Malik goes to 32. We might be saying now, but think about how this has changed, Red. Because when we were talking about quarterbacks originally, the thought was there's just no quarterbacks for teams in this draft. But you're seeing like slowly as we creep up, also Malik Willis is getting hyped.
Mm-hmm.
He's done nothing different. Malik Willis has not done anything that should change your mind from him being, if you thought he was a third round pick, there's no reason that you should think all of a sudden now he's a top 10 pick. He didn't do anything at the Senior Bowl that should make you think that way. So, but it just happens, man. I think as soon as we get the closer we get to the draft, quarterbacks are going to slowly creep their way up. And I think we're going to see, at least 3 quarterbacks will be off the board by the time. Matt Corral will be off. Malik Willis will be off. He'll probably be the first one off. Kenny Pickett will be off. Maybe another one throws in there, but there will be at least 3 off the board by the time we get, which is nice for us. It'll just push quarterbacks up.
I love it. And then we get a better
non-quarterback
player.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Money.
I think before we hit the 4-minute offense, let's just take a pause real quick. In a world filled with boring sports content that's not tailored around your favorite team. And I know you're tired of flipping through those television channels. But have no fear, because there's 2 men ready and willing and giving. Well, maybe not giving, but dropping that heat content for your teams, the San Francisco 49ers and the Detroit Lions. Become a member. Join the family at Last Second Sports.
And we approve this message.
That shook me. That was weird, dude. I don't know. Oh, gosh. The ending there was weird. I thought we were back on live. And I was like, and then they go like this. I'm like, what the heck? I thought you were doing that.
All right. Hey, make sure everybody hit that like and subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Show the channel some love. Our road to 4K subscribers. Hit the subscribe and like. 4-minute offense.
Wait, Rap, before we get to that, 1 second. What do you think about Arvis's comment? I want to use your thoughts on that.
Where's he at?
Arvis Brackeen.
Okay. I'm a Niners fan.
Next one
Oh,
up.
no, not that one. Not that one.
But the next one up, yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
It's more common to see a corner play both wide receiver and cornerback. Will we ever see a linebacker play offensive tackle or a nose tackle play quarterback, dominating both sides of the line of scrimmage?
Oh, snap. I mean, in high school, I guess it's common, right, to play both sides. But
Yeah, but
you don't like.
Wait a minute.
You don't
He
like
said,
stay
all
at that
right,
college, right?
nose tackle play QB. You could possibly see a nose tackle play QB if the guy got an arm and, he good above the shoulders. Like, yeah, you could play nose and QB.
Hey, didn't
A
Lee
linebacker
McNeil play running back? So
Yeah, he did. Lee McNeil played running back. A linebacker playing offensive tackle. Yeah, possibly that you could see that in like a small school, a high school, a small school, high school. I can't even. It's a tongue twister. A small high school.
yeah,
that could happen.
Everybody's kind of the same size. Yeah.
Oh my lord. Do you say he had another one?
I don't know.
I'm an Niners fan, but I love football for a tall cat who's a basketball player. I respect each NFL team, but I love to see the Lions turn things around. I think it'll be good for the league. Hey, shout out to Arvis. Yeah, man. And we're about to turn it around.
I like it. They believe it, man. They want to see it. We all want to see it.
It's about to
So
happen.
can Roger Goodell give us a little bit of help here? Come on now. Make a little call. Yeah, fix it a little bit. I'm cool with it. Whatever y'all got to do, make it happen. We got to get this thing rolling.
Roger. He got to make it. He got to turn it around for us.
Do what you got to do, man. I'm cool. If Roger Goodell has to step in a little bit to help us out, I'm not mad at it. You don't have to say anything. But
I'm with it.
I'm not going to complain.
Hey, if the Bengals do it, the Lions can do it straight up.
There it is.
What up, Michael? Shout out to Michael McDermott in the building.
Michael.
You know what I'm saying? 4-minute offense. Any last rants? Lions news?
Well,
Words
DT
confusion?
hit on one.
DT fan man, what did he hit on?
Anything, but we can start that timer, Red.
I don't see DT fan man.
Oh, he's up a little bit. He says this. So in a contest to host the draft of 2024, Detroit is up against the Washington Commanders. I wrote football team and Green Bay. I'm honestly feeling pretty confident we would host the best draft from this group. Announcement in just a few weeks. So that is the news, man. Yeah, we're down to 3 teams. Lions are a finalist to host a draft. Thing with Green Bay though, that would be cool. Like after going to one of their games, it's a pretty sick setup where you'd have a lot of room. Like Detroit kind of feels really tight when you get inside the city, but Green Bay has so much room next to their stadium where it'd be easy to set stuff up. And then I don't know about Washington, the Commanders, or what they're doing. Why would we give Washington Commanders? They should not have the stage. No, Detroit needs something. This would be great for the city.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Green Bay would be a cool setup, though, so I'll give them that. And maybe if they move on from Rodgers and they're drafting a quarterback, it'd build hype. But if the Lions are going to have 2 first-round picks, why not go with the team that has 2 first-round picks? Because that's what's going to draw people in.
I would agree 100%. We was talking about that. If the Lions host the draft, I'm definitely going. I'm flying in.
Got to, man.
And you're driving up.
I'm driving? Oh, yeah, no, I'm going to drive up. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. You're driving up, and I'm flying in.
Oh, yeah.
And you'll pick me up from the airport. And we're going to get turned up. I'm going to buy you a shot.
2024.
A Ciroc shot.
The Rock.
You're
drip drop.
Oh, you got a little flow. You want me to kick you a beat?
Yeah. Okay.
Mm.
See, I had Dr. Dre at number 2. Wait, I lost it. I forgot what I was going to do. Let me come back to it later because we're on the 4-minute timer. Wait, you're 4-minute timer.
Oh, Lord, it's not going down.
No, I've noticed that. I'm like, why is this?
Oh, Lord.
You know what? It's cool.
5 minutes.
Yeah, 5-minute off. It's okay. Chat.
Question. It was resetting. I'm like, wait a minute. Hold on. Kick that flow, though.
I know. I'll come back to it because I got something. It's just it's building up in my head right now.
Is it building up?
That might be
I want to hear you flow, man. Oh.
My eyes jacked up. Okay, question for the chat, though. Here we go. So I saw this scenario, and I went through the draft network. We don't have 2 first-round picks in 2024, right? That's not a thing. Okay.
No.
Sure. But here's a trade scenario, Rad. Would you accept this trade scenario? So this scenario means the Lions would add Aiden Hutchinson at 2, or I guess whoever you want to take at 2, but it's probably Hutchinson.
Okay.
And 3 would be Kyle Hamilton. So you get the Texans pick. Now, this would obviously have to come after you would have to have this like planned out where it's like, okay, as long as the who's won again? Dolphins? I don't remember.
Jaguars.
As long as
they take Neal.
Yes, they can't go these 2.
Okay.
So would you trade your 32nd pick this year? So you still have 34. Your first round next year. I think you could do the Rams, but I'm going to say our first round next year. So you still have a first round pick and your 2024 first round pick. So you'd have no first round picks in 2024. Now, the hope is by that time you'd be a good team, so it wouldn't real hurt. It'd be like, oh, yeah, this is a 2024 pick. Would you trade all of that for the Texans' 3rd pick in the draft? I don't know. Maybe you can get something late back in return as well. So then you'd have 2 and 3. Rad, would you do it? You'd still have a pick at 2023 first round. You just would not have a 2024 first round pick. And you'd be giving up your 3rd round pick from this year, your comp pick, which would be 97. So you'd have 34, 66, and then you'd have a pretty long gap as your next pick would be 176. But you'd have pick at 2 and 3.
So we're getting up the Rams pick, the Lions pick in 2023.
Right. Yeah.
And our 2024 first. So we're giving up pretty much 2 first, a 3rd.
2 first, a 3rd comp.
Okay. And that's I'm gonna lean towards yes. Only if we don't re-sign like T-Walk and bring in like a Marcus Williams. Then yeah, I would do that.
But let's say this. Let's say we don't bring in Marcus Williams, but we do re-sign T-Walk. Then we'd have
doing it. I would do it.
You do that?
For sure. Because now you got the best the 2 best players, defensive players in the draft.
Oof. That's true.
One's an edge and one's in the back end. I would do that. Because we're still gonna have a first in 2023. Then, like you just said, by 2024, I think we're already gonna be a playoff team next year. At that point, we pushing for a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Yeah. Would you
All
do
right.
it?
No.
Yeah.
No, I thought about it. No. I wouldn't do it for gosh. Kyle Hamilton's so cool.
You don't like Kyle Hamilton. You're not super sold on Kyle Hamilton.
But I don't think I'm sold on all those picks.
You're not.
Not enough. Not that
You're
much.
You're not.
No, not that much. I'm not. Brad, you said I'm not sold enough to do all that for Kyle Hamilton.
Would you do it for Thibodeau then?
No. To have Thibodeau and Hutchinson though? That's actually interesting, though. Would you do that? Which one would you rather do, Hamilton and Kayvon or Hutchinson?
I'm taking Hamilton. I'm taking Aiden.
Okay.
I'm taking Hutchinson and Hamilton.
That'd be pretty nasty though if you had
both those edges for the future.
Ooh, gosh, man, that'd be pretty scary though. It's cheap too. You have like the cheapest, nastiest edge group in the league. You already got Romeo under contract, but only for this year and next year. Charles can walk. Then you'd have Julian. Move on from what's his name, Austin Bryant. Have the money to go spend in free agency, so you can go grab another safety. Grab Micus Williams and Tracy. Oh, snap! Hey, there's a lot that goes into that. I wouldn't do it, but I'm just saying, man. I don't know.
Or get Aiden Hutchinson and Ojabo.
Yeah, whatever you want to do, man. Hey, give Malik Willis. I know, Rad, you'd probably do that, no?
You're tripping.
Okay. No Malik Willis. Drake London? No, that'd be way too much.
No, I'm not taking a receiver at the third pick. No.
Hey, why not? Kelvin was 2. Trey McBride. Let's go.
They're completely different. Calvin and Drake London are completely different animals, Bubba. I like Drake London, but you ain't no Calvin Johnson, Brody. Yeah. No. Yeah, hey, kick a flow before we go.
Okay.
Hold on.
That's actually good. What I say, I didn't want to step my shoe in earlier. I said gum or poo-poo. Oh, snap, Brett. That was so heat, though. Like, I couldn't even think because the beat was.
Oh, my gosh. You're supposed to flow, though.
I know. Well, because I ruined it. You know how I was saying the drip drop and the flip flop? I was going to go off of that, but then, I lost it because it just wasn't in the moment. It wouldn't have made any sense anymore.
You're a piece of work. You hurt my feelings. I just kicked you a nice little beat. You ain't even click a flow for me, Dose. Right. Everybody was waiting.
But you gotta give me something. All right, we can try.
I just gave you a beat.
Try again. You gotta give me something.
You ready?
Yeah, give me something. No, give me something to go with, Ray. Give me something to go with, man.
The show. We about to kick the flow though. Last second Dose though. All right. I think Dose don't want to kick a flow. He don't want to kick a flow. Hey,
right now. Okay.
We appreciate everybody tapping in. Click that like button before you head out. Everybody have a beautiful, blessed night, day over here on the West Coast, out there on the East Coast, wherever you at. Just have a good, positive night. God bless y'all. Click that subscribe and that like. And we'll be back on Dose of Dion's channel on Thursday. Right? Thursday.
Yes.
Thursday.
Yes,
y'all be easy out there.
Yeah.
Top 5. Another top 5. And we'll be talking combining. All right. We out. Holla, y'all. Be easy.